Hello VIP, Jason Randolph here with Tim Nelson, our reverse mortgage specialist. I'm sure you know him. And today we want to talk about how VIP is definitely working to change the reputation of the mortgage industry. So how does that work for you and your team, Tim?
Well, that was a big part of why Jay got into the reverse mortgage business, in my opinion, is, when we're meeting with that client that's 62 and older, what is the best product for the client? Is it a traditional mortgage or is it a reverse mortgage? And we need to be able to look at each unique situation and be able to determine, because ultimately what we're trying to do is put the borrower into the right product.
Right, and when choosing the right product, why would someone want to choose a reverse mortgage over the traditional mortgage?
Good question. Lots of times a borrower is going to come in and talk to a loan officer, and when you're on a fixed income, the two things that are really important to somebody on a fixed income is how much money's coming in and how much money's going out. Mm-hmm. So many times a borrower might come in and talk to a loan officer about, hey, can we lower my interest rate? Can we free up some money? Can we lower my monthly payment? Or they're going to come in and say, hey, I need some additional cash. Can we pull some cash out of my property? So, in many cases, the loan officer might be able to save them $100 a month, which is pretty significant. Mm-hmm. Or maybe we can pull $50,000 cash out and give to the client, and that's a big deal. But what might happen is if the borrower is 62 and older, and instead of saving them $100 a month on their mortgage payment, maybe we can eliminate the mortgage payment altogether. Wow. So now we can save them $750 a month.
Right.
Or maybe what we might be able to do is give them the $50,000 cash that they're looking for to take care of whatever the issue is they're trying to deal with. But on top of that, we're also going to eliminate the mortgage payment. Where if a traditional loan officer is going to give them $50,000, in many cases it's going to increase their monthly payment, right, which is counterintuitive to the product.
Nice. And what type of signs, what things should the loan officers be looking for to even start looking at a reverse mortgage option?
Great question, because I think lots of times when loan officers are meeting with their clients, they're concentrating on, thinking ahead. Well, here's some ideas of what I might be able to do to improve their situation. And sometimes they forget that they are retired and they are 62 and older. So some things that they can possibly think of to have that light go off in their mind is when a client sets out their Social Security statement where they're retired and they're on a fixed income with Social Security documentation, or maybe they have a Medicare card that they're using for identification. When the loan officer sees that type of documentation, a light bulb should go off and say, hey, is this the right product? Or maybe we need to bring in one of our reverse mortgage specialists and have them put together a quote and offer that to the client.
Right, and so, if there's a lot of benefit to the client and benefit to the loan officer, why wouldn't they want to do a reverse mortgage?
Well, exactly, that's my point. So one of the keys that I think some of the loan officers really don't understand is it doesn't matter if you do a reverse mortgage or whether you do a traditional mortgage. The forward mortgage loan officer is going to make the same compensation regardless.
And so you do the loan, and your department does the loan, and they're still going to get paid the same?
I do all the work,
yeah,
and they get paid the same. Why wouldn't they do this?
So I don't think a lot of people know that. So I just want to be clear about that. You refer the loan over to Tim here, and they'll take care of the loan. You guys do the whole loan, and the loan officers get paid the same according to their comp plan.
Exactly.
That's a real deal.
So a couple. This is the 1st of July. We just funded all of our June loans. And I had 2 referrals from Jeff Meixta. Mm-hmm. He made over $6,000 in referral business. 2 huge reverse mortgage loans.
Wow.
Another one from Scott Kabashi on a purchase transaction where Scott's going to make a little bit more than $2,000 on that transaction as well. I did all the work. They got paid. We paid out over $8,000 in commissions just from my referrals this month.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome. And these guys didn't have to work on the loan once it was handed over.
And it ended up being the right product for the borrower too.
Right, which could spawn other referrals in the future.
For them and for us, yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's amazing. So everyone take note of that for sure.
We need more reverse mortgage business.
Absolutely. Let's get it going. Well, Tim, thank you so much for joining us today. This is really valuable information. Hope we can all get some referrals going this way and help everyone.
Thanks, Jason. And everybody out there, don't forget to contact your reverse mortgage specialist. Thanks.
Thank you.